Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I have jury-rigged a document camera to try to show you how to work this problem and show you how I came up with the correct answer. Nobody got it right this week, but that's okay because it's a new kind of problem and it takes a lot of looking. Plus, this is not the best picture quality, so it's okay if you miss something, but I'm going to show you how we came up with the answer. All right, the first line, I think most of you probably got that. It equals 30. We have three pairs of shoes. So we can say they're all the same. We can divide 30 by 3. That's going to make each pair worth 10, correct? All right, and then on the second line, we know we have 2 guys and a pair of shoes, which is 20. Well, we already know that we can take 10 away for the shoes, so that's going to leave us 10 back. If we take 10 and divide by 2, we're going to get 5. So each guy is equal to 5. You with me so far? We had 20. We took away the 10 for the shoes. That left us with 10 left, which we can divide by 2 and get 5. All right. Then we get down to the next one. We have 13. Well, we know the guy is worth what? 5. Okay. So if I say 13 minus 5, I'm going to get 8. Okay. 8. And then I've got 2 sets of these arm thingies. I really have no idea what these are supposed to be. So if we take 8 divided by 2, we're going to get 4. So each set of arm things is worth 4. You with me? All right, this is where it got tricky for most of y'all. I think you probably had that the armbands were 4, the guy was 5, and the shoes are worth 10 going through the math. And if you didn't, that's okay, because it's like I said, it's a new kind of problem. Take some backwards thinking, figuring it out. And the more we do, the more we'll learn, right? Okay, so let's go to the last trickiest part of the problem. So we know we've got 1 shoe, we've got a guy, and if you look really closely, and this is where the picture being a better quality would have helped, he's wearing one of these sets of armbands. So he's got one on this hand, one on that hand. So we've got a set of armbands. Okay. All right. We also see that he is wearing a set of shoes. So he has a pair of shoes on. I said a set of shoes. He's wearing a pair of shoes. All right. And then he's the guy, right? So we have to figure all that out before we can figure out what he's worth. And then we see we only have 1 armband. So let's do the guy first because he's the biggest part of this. We know that the guy himself, without the armbands, remember up here, without the armbands, without the shoes, he is worth 5. So we're gonna give the guy 5 points, okay? We know a set of shoes is worth, go back up to our top, 10. I said set again. Oh my gosh, I'm in math mode. A pair of shoes is worth 10. All right, come down here and put 10. And then we know that the set of armbands going to our previous problem was worth 4. So we have to add all that together to get his total value right now. So when we add that, we're gonna get 19. You can check my math, but it's 19. All right. Then I can go back and figure out what is 1 shoe worth. Well, if a pair of shoes, not a set, is worth 10, then 1 shoe, divide by 2, is going to be worth 5, okay? And if 1 set of these armband thingies, anybody knows what those are supposed to be, let me know because I'm very curious. If a pair of these is 4, then 1 of these is worth 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. All right, now we have to do the math, and this is where I said PEMDAS is your friend, because PEMDAS, if you remember, is please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, and it tells you the order of operations that you're supposed to be doing all your math in. So it's parentheses, exponents. Well, we don't have any of those, so you can cross those out. Multiplication and division, you do those at the same time, left to right. And then addition and subtraction, left to right. It doesn't matter what order, even though M comes before D and A comes before S in the PEMDAS, that's just for memorization tricks. But you can do them as long as it's left to right. It doesn't matter which order. They kind of go either way. All right, so in PEMDAS, it tells us I have to multiply before I can what? Add. And so this is where Mason got tripped up at first. Well, first he had trouble with this picture. He couldn't see all these details, and he thought the armbands were, it looked like he was wearing 2 on each arm, and he got really confused by that. So the picture is not great. Sorry, y'all. I've got a better one for y'all this week. But he did look at the multiplication. He did not look and see that it was a multiplication symbol. So you have to multiply before you add. So multiplication first, 19 times 2 is going to give you 38. Then you can go back and add your 5, and the answer is 43. And that's how you solve this problem. It is, like I said, a very tricky kind of problem. They're meant to make you look carefully and think it through. I'm going to give you another one this week to try, and let's see if anybody can get it right now that you've seen the process. Happy Monday. I miss y'all, and I hope this helped. Talk to y'all later. Bye.